Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's do a general reading for Divine Collective. See what you guys need to know at this time. And I have pre-shuffled this deck. Some sort of new opportunity coming in for you. Interesting. Whatever this is going to bring peace and harmony. Oddly enough, with this crib in reverse here, your peace and harmony may actually come in through something not working out the way that you hoped it would for someone here. Interesting. This new opportunity is going to be really exciting. Like, this is good news. This is going to bring peace for someone here in Divine Collective. And I don't know why, but for some of you, this crib in reverse really has something to do with a karmic. I literally heard karmic feminine. I don't know why that's coming out this way. I was going to say some sort of karmic child. But for some of you, something to do with a karmic feminine and possibly a karmic child has some sort of legal ramifications. Something someone has done here has some sort of legal ramifications. Interesting. Family matters. Someone here may have taken something. I'm really getting that someone here may have taken something that belongs to you and belongs to your family and like gave it to their own karmic child. Or someone is a karmic child. This could have been some sort of money. Someone here may have taken some sort of money, finances from someone, or tried to. I have been picking up, and it's coming through again with the whatever this is for, some sort of scam artist. Something about a scam artist. So previously, earlier today, for whoever this energy or this reading is for, I had started a reading that I wasn't able to finish. And thank you guys for your patience. I am not really good with the whole like video cutting. I'm not a very technological person. I'm good at this part. And honestly, it does make it harder on me a lot of times. I wish I could just like pause a reading and come back to it. My phone doesn't allow me to do that. And I don't really know. I'm not real good with like video editing stuff. So it is what it is. Anyways, for those of you resonating with this particular energy here, as far as it comes with this like scam artist energy I keep picking up, I was picking up specifically a karmic female, may or may not be connected to a karmic couple. That's more up in the air. I'm not sure. It could have been a karmic female and her partner both do this to the opposite sex, or it was mostly just this karmic female, and it was coming through. The scam is that these individuals, literally I'm getting like scroll through desperate, hungry singles, right? They could even be like online single dating in the whatever, one of the swipey things. I don't know, honestly. I swore off online dating a long time ago. So by the time the whole like swipey technology thing came out, I never used it. I don't know anything about it, but I'm aware it's there. Tinder. Tinder is something, is that a swipey thing? Because that came through as a download several times. Someone here could have actually been using Tinder to find eligible bachelors or bachelorettes. And the scam coming through for this, and I'm feeling like this could be related because again, reading. That's what was coming through earlier that I couldn't get finished. So, the scam was that these individuals would pursue this partner long enough to get them kind of like talking marriage, discussing being engaged, all of these things like that, and to the extent to see how far it would go. You know, oh, I love you. Oh, I trust you now. Oh, you live with me now. You live in my apartment with me. I gave you a drawer over here, and you're wearing a ring. And I'm already calling you my wife, and tee-hee, giggle, giggle. This was part of the scam to see, you know, for instance, if someone on the other end of this would even be like, oh, here, you can have my bank code. Here, I'll write you onto my accounts. This person would take this as far as they could, and then they would instigate after it was getting very close to whatever. At some point along, they would instigate or create altercations and fights so that the person who was running the scam could grab all their things and clear out their drawer in the apartment, pack their bag, and say, this isn't working, and look what you did to me. It's your fault that we broke up. And after they would move on, they would take this person to the cleaners. It came through specifically like that. Take this person to the cleaners. Somebody here may have reported whoever's involved in this particular scam. Somebody definitely has some sort of justice, some sort of karmic justice for someone, whether it was that you were bit by this scam yourself, or whether it was that you pray for something to be revealed here over whoever this is, or some sort of justice come in, successfully overcoming a problem. Involvement with the law, that's exactly what's going on. Someone here might claim, if this was done to someone in Divine Collective, whoever's on the other end of this might come along and claim something was just a misunderstanding, that's not really what I meant, that kind of thing. This person, someone here had I'm also getting this under whoever was looking into this situation. Whoever's been looking into this particular scam, whoever has been, yeah, someone new. That's another thing that definitely came through, is that news is on the way here. When it comes to whatever this is, you're going to be receiving news about this. For some of you specifically, this scam artist or scam couple might even hit the actual news, whether it's like local news, national news, web news, something like that. Something might actually hit the news when it comes to a situation. I'm also getting that whoever was looking into this, someone here may have even been questioned, and they kept being able to like talk their way out of something, or try and prove their way out of being a subject of interest. They might have even been saying, no, you have your facts wrong. That's not really what happened. That's not really what's going on. This person who's been looking into this was stubborn in a good way. This could even be some sort of legal official. This is like coming out as a tower moment. This has come up many times as well. Some sort of major tower moment coming in between now and next spring when it comes to this situation. Let's see what else Divine Collective needs to know. It's possible that whoever, this person who's been looking into this situation, and again, they're looking at this stubbornly, but in a good way. And that means that if someone here, maybe they came and they confronted this couple or a person in this couple about, hey, what's going on with this? Or, hey, you've been reported because of ABC. And they successfully kind of changed the subject, turned the page, got out of Dodge with whatever this is. this person didn't fall for it. They didn't fall for whatever was being suggested. Someone, because of whatever this situation is, even if it's that you were aware that this was happening and you did your magic, you prayed to the divine, you prayed to God that this be exposed, that this matter be taken into justice. You're getting some sort of wish fulfillment out of this. And for those of you who were actually really something was taken from you because of this, you will be receiving it back. Interesting. Someone in this situation, I really kind of am picking up a karmic couple. And if that is the case, there's someone in the karmic couple who's panicking because they're aware, they foresee that the ish is hitting the fan. And so they're getting very shaky. They're getting very antsy. They're making moves too fast. They're making moves too jolty. And whoever their partner is kind of elbowing them to calm the F down. Stay calm. You don't know that yet. Just stay calm. And this is something that was coming through earlier too. Confirmation on whatever the scam was to begin with, because this card is very much about a relationship, about a coupleship, and someone gets upset and leaves the table in this particular card. Maybe even through a fight, because this little cup here is broken. And this as well also signifies some sort of news on the way. This could have happened to someone in the minute that it did happen. Someone here reached out to High Spirit. I don't know why in this situation Archangel Gabriel is important for someone. Archangel Gabriel may have blown the horn of the trumpet of judgment over this situation. I'm telling you, this is what's going on here. That someone here knows that this is part of their karma anyway. They already can see it. They already can smell it. Somebody keeps sniffing around in their business and they won't let something go. No matter if they keep thinking that this individual here is going to drop let something go. I don't know why. I kind of am getting like a case. Someone here may be working on some sort of case. And there's a cat and mouse. The energy of a cat and mouse chase is coming in for, you know, this back and forth between this law official who says, you know, they're very stubbornly like, I smell something here. I smell a rat. Something's not what it seems. Something's not the truth. Kind of like someone in here, you may be knowing something, really, just with this energy, the Archangel Gabriel, the Akashic Library. Someone here may carry this energy themselves, that you have a direct connection to Archangel Gabriel. When it comes to like karma, when it comes to knowing, I've heard another reader use this term like a spiritual, kind of like a spiritual bounty hunter. That's more aggressive, but it's kind of like someone who has the capacity to say, I recognize something foul here, and this is like, I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. You call into spirit, you call up to God and say, somebody in the high spirit needs to get down on this issue, get down into this subject matter. Someone here could be a King of Wands. Very fitting, especially if this, again, this person, this King of Wands could be the one that sees this is the energy of the lookout, that knows like it's time to jump ship. So it's not good. 144 on the clock. this person here or somebody in this situation was caught between two different, honestly, what I'm picking up from this was that someone in here may have been really presenting two different lifestyles. Like they showed one side and then they had something else going on behind closed doors. So one side of themselves for the public and something else going on. Someone here in Divine Collective, it's like you peeked to this. You peeked to this, you peeped to this. You called in the divine to handle something here. Here it is, Archangel Gabriel. So confirmation on that. That's a fairly specific message. So it's if it resonates with you, then this very much the information in this reading is for, look at this, is for whoever you are that has this direct connection, that you can call in judgment over a situation. You can call in some sort of karmic judgment for certain individuals that maybe like keep trying to get away with something, or they're being they think they're doing things in the dark, but really they're not. This is coming out in reverse underneath this jump ship energy. Whatever this person was trying to do, they're like, the jig is up. The jig is up. Also, I feel like, so maybe this has come up before, and I don't know how it relates to this. I don't know how it relates to this reading, but it's coming up as strong confirmation for whatever this reading or energy is. This person here, maybe this King of Wands, feels like they left some sort of loose end. They left some sort of evidence somewhere, and they know this. And this is part of why they know that, like, it's time. We're screwed. We're screwed. This person knows they're screwed. I got 17 down here, 17 on the clock. That's very much like some sort of karmic ball is rolling. Some sort of destined situation is in the works, and it's unavoidable. Interesting. So once upon a time, yeah, there it is. So since it's still there, because I've seen this more than once, and this is what's coming up. This card here, the War of the Roses. Once upon a time, and for those of you that this is very specifically a karmic couple, once upon a time, you may have been in some sort of battle between this karmic couple. Someone here could literally be a water sign. Someone could be a fire sign. For some of you. Some of you could be water sign or fire sign. And some of you maybe even air sign. But mostly like water sign, fire sign. And again, this connection with this Archangel Gabriel is present here. You, once upon a time, for some of you, this could have been a third party situation specifically, or as it's initially coming through, once upon a time, you could be in some sort of battle with this karmic female and this karmic male. And you said, I don't want to be involved in this battle, this war. You dropped your flag. This is about someone who's like, I don't want to be in your battle. You may have been dragged into this battle that you never wanted to be in to begin with. Someone here has left the battlefield. And this is part of something that called attention, caused attention, called attention into spirit, I'm getting. Or you needed to leave that battlefield for the divine to sweep in and make some sort of major moves in this situation. Excuse me. Spirit needed you out of the way so they could come and like swoop in and do what they needed to do in this situation. So here this guy is, again, confirmation on fire sign, confirmation on King of Wands. And if I didn't say it earlier, I was definitely thinking it, that made sense. King of Wands in reverse would have some sort of relationship type scam. They would definitely be involved in dating mass dating, however you want to call it. This person, part of the evidence they left behind and the reason why they know that like ish has hit the fan basically is because whatever this evidence is pulls them out of. This card was suggesting that someone here has a presentation of two different lifestyles, something that they represent or something that they present to the world, to the public, to society, to neighbors, friends, blah blah blah, whatever, people at work, whatever. They have some sort of representation that they show, and then behind closed doors is this other side of them, this other person. Whatever this evidence they left behind somewhere is something that exposes it blows their cover. Whatever evidence they left behind somewhere takes them out of this external representation and puts them inside this other world that they lived in. So something here, again, tower moment. It's like something here, somebody left behind some sort of evidence that puts them at the scene of a crime, at the scene of some sort of crime. This person knows a major tower is coming. Something about loose ends. Something about loose ends when an exchange, this could have to do with an exchange of finances here. This person here may have done some work for someone that wasn't real work, and some sort of, the evidence may be related to some sort of strange looking exchange of finances. And I'm also getting here that someone, even before they agreed or decided to go into a certain kind of scam, participate in this scam, this loose end was already existed, and they didn't like think. They didn't think something through. 222 on the clock. They didn't think something through about, hey, if this ever came back to me, my record or my whatever does not look squeaky clean. I already, again, something about this person and some sort of weird exchange they did when it came to work. Interesting. Right on time. This card is very much like right on time, and confirmation again about this was meant to happen. Whoever this is for, even if this is like a karmic situation here too that concerns Divine Collective, this is right on time. This was very much meant to happen and meant to happen this way. Please, thank you for your patience while I shuffle this like mishmash I made, because it's very hard to shuffle. What else does Divine Collective need to know about this situation, their situation? Ooh, interesting. Confirmation, love charm in reverse. That's confirmation on what we were talking about here, that someone is like a fake lover. Especially with King of Wands in reverse out here. King of Wands in reverse would very much be like a cheater, a fake lover. Interesting. So some of you, this could have been a friend once upon a time. It says friendships in your life may come to an end. So you either got bit by this person, or maybe once upon a time you were friends with this person. Something may have gotten messy over. Maybe once upon a time you were friends with this person and you were still friends, or somehow this person decided to switch from being your friend and turn into get involved with this scam situation while knowing you, and then did it to you as well, which would not be a smart move. Again, that's what it means with this like spiritual bounty hunter. 443 on the clock as I say this. God is 20,000 steps ahead of the game. if you know what I mean. God is 20,000 steps. He already knows that this was what was going to happen. And you here are his secret weapon. Because a lot of people, something about you, they don't know that you have this sort of access. Confirmation on that too. Positive work outcomes in reverse. Something funny, something weird going on with exchanges of money. Something weird going on with this person's like work past, work history that they didn't think through before getting involved in some sort of scam would like kind of point a dang finger at this person. This person, someone here may have been, someone here is either on the road to no, this person wanted fortune. This person thought this lifestyle would bring some sort of fortune that they've always wanted. When you were friends with this person, there may have been like little signs or red flags about how interested this person was into like, how can I gain a small fortune at a really quick, fast pace. Air. Someone here could be an air sign. That's just, I'm just getting that's confirmation of someone here as an air sign, but I'm going to read it anyway. Work with the element of air to cut through the core of a situation to see the truth. That goes back to someone here not believing someone's lies, or someone here saying, no, you have this wrong, you've got the wrong guy, you've got the wrong house. Someone here is cutting through the BS, cutting through the truth, uncovering the truth of a situation. Confirmations too with this sun out here. Interesting. So this powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy is coming out on top of you, coming out on top of some sort of connection you have to Archangel Gabriel. You can make moves in the spirit is what I'm getting for someone in Divine Collective. Someone here, that could just be as simple as you have very powerful prayers, but that's not simple either. That is still a very quick, powerful, direct connection. I'm going to get a few out of here, but I think I want to get one or two final messages from a different deck. So what does Divine Collective need to know out of here, please? So back to this, like, I don't know, another good way. That's just one of the best ways, because this other reader, and some of you may know who the reader is, that's fine. The way this reader was describing it is kind of like what we're talking about here. Kind of like a bounty hunter in the spirit. There's something about you in your energy that I'm getting like you peaked, like you have a special gift or something, or a purpose over your life, that you can peak these kinds of situations and call in the divine to like get men on the field about this. It's time to wrap something up here, but I'm really getting that this person, someone here may have been trying to escape some sort of karma forever. That's coming through semi-specifically. Just as I say that, justice, the strong arm of the law. I'm getting that someone in this karmic couple decided to F with you, and they never saw it coming. And that's this thing. That's this like spiritual ninja. You're like a spiritual ninja. They had no idea who they were trying to take advantage of. Interesting. Yeah, that's funny. That says guard your, it's coming off in my, like, that energy stays hidden, and it says guard your energy. There's something about you and who you are that is hidden. You're not like a brag. You don't brag about it. So once upon a time, you may have not like seen what was going on in this situation. No, it goes back to this, like, this person maybe at one point was your friend and you didn't know this aspect about them, and they shifted into this kind of new lifestyle right under your nose, and spirit wasn't having it. God wasn't having this. Can we get some final messages for Divine Collective, please? I also get you have some sort of hidden intelligence. Someone here may be a Gemini. Interesting. So something about quieting your mind. I'm really just getting that this has to do with, this is part of how you overcame something or got through whatever all this is, and what's connected with this issue or this whistleblowing or whatever this is here, is that this connection, you're capable to like get quiet and listen and discern some sort of divine advice of what you're meant to do here. And this is a promise I'm really getting. You have joy coming in after this cycle. You had to have someone kind of ushered out of your life, and I don't know why, but periodically I literally pick up Usher, like the musician Usher. I don't know if someone's like a fan of Usher, but that comes through quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. You got some sort of confirmation, clarity. I will see you again next time.